Welcome to week 2 of the Entities Campfire. For the first match this week, we've got Shrouded up against Origin, and up first we do have Draxi for Shrouded up on the Dredge in Midwich. Set 2 will be involving Hillbilly on Blood Lodge, and finally we got Mastermind the Tiebreaker happening in Cold Tower 1. But first we're going to be having Chase onto ZQ. Draxi finding them early, locking them in the bathroom. Oh, can't quite put his remnant down, there we go. Let's see how patient Draxi is with his power, holding it very long and good use of it. Keeping it far out from that palace so ZQ can't eat it up. Draxi still keeping them trapped in the bathroom, and we are going to opt to break the pallet, not going to go for a round 2 on the same play. We're going to be chasing them upstairs up to the music room. But music room's a bit of a death wish when it comes to this map. You don't really want to get locked in there against any killer, let alone a Dredge. But we're going to be running to this nice filler pallet there. Dropping the power. Oh wait, Draxi didn't see them run out of the room, but we have run to the music room now though. ZQ shouldn't be last too long in here. We're gonna instantly break this pallet. Wait, is ZQ gonna make it back? No, they won't. They're just gonna try to die as far in the corner of the map as possible, waste a bit more of Draxi's time. And we do have the first down coming in onto ZQ. Very good first chase. Let's see how much progress the survivors got from that. But I do like Draxi's build here. I mean, it's the Surge and the Eruption. Oh wait, no, he does have Ruin as well. I guess he's just got a bit of a backup plan in case Ruin is gone. But I'm not sure about, still not sure about the Eruption and Surge combo, as that could prevent a bit of, you know, his ability to kick the gens in the first place. But we do have the first gen popping for Origin, and we are going to find 2 survivors around a single generator. Going to be committing chase to Variant now, but we had a decently strong loot, but we are just going to drop that. We're going to head back to the hook. We do see Sin going for the save, and it is going to come through without a trade happening, so very good from Origin. That's exactly what they want. Now, I'm not sure if ZQ can make it to this God fill in time before that BT runs out, so we're probably going to be playing for a pallet set. No, he hits early! Draxi not counting the seconds in time, and that's just going to allow ZQ to continue that chase. And it looks like we're going to be dropping this filler pallet and heading straight back down to the God filler. Really good pathing from ZQ, buying some very good time for his team. And now we're heading into these bottom tiles, which can be very time consuming for the killer. But once again, good pathing from ZQ. We're not going to be playing around that ability. We are just going to be holding W to the next loop, which is exactly what you want to do against Dredge. And a very good stun coming in from ZQ as well. Draxi taking a little bit too long to get this down, but ZQ's pathing is just impeccable at the moment. We're really avoiding everything and just playing every tile to perfection. It looks like we also have Variant possibly coming in for a hit tank. Draxi going for a swing, I don't know, wait! What's happened? Okay, I don't know what's happened there, but that was a very big misplay from the survivors. I don't think Variant should have gone so far into that tile there. It's just ended up blocking ZQ and then also not getting the body block. Very unfortunate for Origin, but I'm sure Draxi is going to be happy about that misplay, as he really needed that down. That chase was starting to take its toll, but we do have another gen popping for Origin. 2 gens remaining, but we do see the heartbeat on a couple of survivors trying to hide on this edge of the bathroom, but Sin not expecting them to come from upstairs, and it's going to be a free and easy tag. I do see the lockers locked up at the end there, so I don't think Draxi wants to commit that, as it will take a bit of time getting out of that locker. But, oh, we do see the Killer Instinct on 2 more survivors. Looks like they were going for a reset. Variant, not knowing whatsoever where Draxi is coming from, ends up running into the lockers and giving another free tag. Draxi's getting some good pressure, but we do have the save coming in. Looks like it was Devour getting that one. But ZQ, let's see how long of a chase you can have. Going to a locked locker, wasting a bit of time there. But it's just going to result in Devour getting tagged. They've run into the obstacle in the middle there, but I don't think Draxi minds getting that tag and then committing the chase onto ZQ. Draxi picking the wrong hallway to teleport to, but he is still Nightfall, so he should be able to catch up very quickly. It's another Origin choosing some very good lockers to block, so wasting Draxi's time. ZQ, what can you manage in your final chase? Very possibly We are running back to that God 5 pallet, which hasn't been broken, but there's no way ZQ would have made it. Are they going to make this pallet? They do make the pallet. Beautiful stun from ZQ. Drexy, he needs this down as fast as possible, and we've teleported so far away. There's no good lockers in this hallway for Drexy to really use. And we have a For the People play coming in. Amazing work from the Origin. And Drexy at this point doesn't need to leave chase. There's only 2 gens remaining. The survivors are playing really well. And we're not going to be able to get that fast fall. Unfortunate from Sin, that is going to be the down. But this will be a fresh hook. Wait, is that going to be a firecracker save? Oh, that's so close to the firecracker save. That would have been absolutely insane. But we do see Sin now following variants, but I don't think variants are what we want. We do want to see if we can try find ZQ or possibly the gen that is being progressed. We have used 3 tokens, I believe, I guess you could say, with the teleporting to the lockers, but we're not finding what gens are being progressed. We do see that mid's being progressed, but it's just being progressed by variants, and variants just not who Drexy wants. I mean, don't really want Devour either. We do really want to find ZQ and try to make this a 3v1 scenario, because as long as all 4 survivors are up, this will be a very tough match for Drexy to close out. But we're not seeing, I don't think there's any progress in any of these gens besides this courtyard generator, which variant seems to just be playing solo for the time being. I'm curious what the survivors could be getting up to. Let's have a little look. So it's just variant playing this, and we do have ZQ. Okay, the Val's working another generator. Okay, so it does look like the Deathhook survivor is kind of playing around the hook, which you would think that the Deathhook survivor would be sitting on a gen though. So I am curious what they are thinking at the moment. Maybe they're trying to bait the chase into ZQ. Wait, Drexy's gonna be confused. Thought he was still at the pallet, but no, ZQ's gonna make it. Oh no, this is a dead rim. That's unfortunate. That's just gonna be a tag on ZQ. I'm not sure, maybe if they're trying to bait the last chase into ZQ, maybe ZQ might be very confident thinking they can run a long last chase while they double out those last 2 generators. And it looks like ZQ is going to be stuck up the top of this library. And very good pathing from ZQ. I have noticed ZQ does have very good time when it comes to leaving loops, making their way around. Are they going to eat? No, they didn't quite eat the remnants, and that is going to be the down into ZQ in this. Wait, no, wait, that's not an angle? Okay, I'm very surprised that wasn't an angle. Very lucky for Team, for Team Shrouded. Very lucky for Draxy. I really don't know how that wasn't an angle. I'm quite surprised. But that is going to be ZQ out of the trial. Didn't quite have as long as a chase as I think they hoped for. But there is only, wait, Sin's just DC'd. What's just happened there? Okay, what was looking very rough for Draxy is now just on a complete 360, as we're now suddenly down to 2 survivors remaining. Very unfortunate for Origin. I'm curious what happened there, and I'm sure we'll have an answer with, for you guys shortly. We are going to be finding Devour here on 11. There's no God pallet to use anymore. We do have a couple pallets down here, but they're not too strong as they are already thrown. And good patience from Draxy, and that it will be the down into Devour. Only variant remains. Draxy, I think, now notices Sin is out of the game, and he only needs to worry about finding 1 more survivor, making sure that last gen doesn't pop. As we did see before, that gen, I believe Sin was working on in the music room upstairs. That's the one that was being worked. I'm not sure if the progress is now depleted since the DC. Wait, no, I didn't realize the ruin is gone, so we're going to see Eruption go onto it. Origin now in a very sticky situation, a 4k1. Oh wait, Variant's right back on it. They'll stealth on the gen. Oh, and Draxy's gone right back. They kind of suspected it. And it looks like this will result in a 4k1. I'm guessing it was just like an internet issue that happened to Sin, which obviously you hate to see. You hate to see that happen, but what can you do? Oh, very good pathing from Variant, faking that pallet vault, and Drexy going all the way around. And they are going to make it to the window now, so at least we're seeing a very nice last chase coming in here. I mean, Variant has been playing very confident this this set, playing heavy for the courtyard generator. I was trying to go for a little tech on the stairs there. Didn't work out. Draxi read it perfectly. And, oh wait, they get the pickup on Devour, but Devour's just going to go straight back down. And this, wait. Oh wait, Variant stuck around. For some reason I thought they went into the hallway. Oh, slow volley coming in from Variant now too. Very cheeky. And trying to play around the little bookcase in the middle of the room there. That's not going to work out. And that's going to be the last two survivors down on the ground. And that is going to be a 4K1. Now, given the DC was very late into the game, I don't think there's going to be anything that's going to come of it. I think it's just going to be the typical 4K1, but I will bring it up in the next game if there is something that that's going to get done about it. But just a bit unfortunate for Origin, not really too much you can do. I mean, sucks to be Sin. It was looking like it could have been outs in this set, as they did have a lot of gen progress, and they must have been confident that they were going to pop those gens if ZQ was playing so aggressive while being the Deathhook survivor. But very well played from Draxi. I'm sure Shrouded's going to be happy about a 4K1. It is, I guess, what I normally tend to see. I normally see like a 4K1 would be the typical, the typical result. So we'll see if Origin can match it. But we're just going to have to be Sin here amongst ourselves, just watching the rain pour down. Maybe the rain poured on Sin's internet box. You never know. You never know what's going on over there. But we'll see if Origin's killer can be confident in either matching or perhaps even beating this, as this obviously was Shrouded's pick. So Draxi really wanted the Dredge for this set. So it's gonna be a bit scary coming into it, but I'm sure they can be a little bit confident with the 4K1 being the tie condition. Alright, there we have it. The 4K1. We will be right back into the second match. Welcome into the second match of the Dredge set. We have variants for Origin on the killer up against the Shrouded survivors. We've got Cyber AI, Ninjas, Draxi, and Assassin. We're finding a locker straight away. And we're going to be seeing a lot of scratch marks around these hallways. So it might be having ourselves a very early find. Does look like we'll be taking the first chase onto someone going upstairs. Well, in terms of the last game, Sin did unfortunately get disconnected because their internet kind of just dropped out. The survivors didn't kind of realize he was on high ping until a bit too late into the game. So unfortunately for Origin, there's not going to be any restarts or anything like that. It's just going to be the 4K1 result. As it was just a bit way too far into the match to kind of consider a restart. But we are going to be finding two survivors up here on this 6th gen. We're going to be dropping down, maybe trying to cut them off from getting to that god pallet. But Yui, very patient with going down those stairs, not going to go down all the way and run into Variant's arms. But we might be having our first tag coming in now. We've made it to a room with nothing in there, but we will make it back around to this pallet. What's Variant going to do with power? We haven't put it down yet. And Assassin is just going to be happy to run out of the room, as you should do. Now we will make it to this god pallet now, I think. We're opting not to. We gotta just be taking the tag instead. I don't think Variant broke the McDonald's drive-through door, so we can't go for those lockers. But we'll be going for this hallway one instead, cutting off that distance. But they still will make it to that god pallet on 11. This is what you want to do against those dredge sets. You do want to play those first chases around those god pallets. Which, I was a bit surprised when Assassin didn't go to that 5 god pallet, because I think they would have made that before getting that tag. But at least we make it to 11 instead. And we've got a very strong room here, strong pallet going into a window. Variant just going to break that straight away and try to possibly cut Yui off, and they are going to have to chuck this pallet down straight away. I don't think they're expecting to teleport into that locker. But Assassin holding W yet again, getting a lot of distance on Variant. We're going to be opting for that vault. Will we make it to the 5 god pallet? I mean, we shouldn't, right? No, there's no way. And it's just going to be the down now as well. Fortunate for Assassin, but decent stuff from Variant. We do have the first gen popping now though, but we're not going to be going straight for that pick. We do know there's a lot of progress on this upstairs generator in the music room. But I think that was Ninja's vault. No, it was Cyber vaulting down away from that gen. So I think Variant's going to be happy going for the pick now, knowing no one's working that music gen. Now Variant does need to keep in mind a 4K2 is the win con for Team Origin in this set. But Team Shrouded does just need to pop all 5 generators, so we'll have to see what they can do on the survivor side. Variant holding that power for an extremely long time, but we're going to be right back on hook. Just making sure no one's getting progress in the upstairs generator. I am curious on the survivors positioning. Do have Ninjas working a gen? Oh, it looks like Cyber might be going for a little drop. Oh wait, no, we're going to be hopping onto this music gen. So it looks like the survivors might be happy just letting Assassins sit on hook for a little bit while we try to pop this gen. We do see them coming though. Oh, the Kindred value coming in from Assassin. I didn't even notice. It looks like Variant has no clue that Cyber's up in that music generator. This could be huge for Team Shrouded if they can manage to pop that music gen. Because I'm sure Variant was hoping they would lose all of its progress just with that ruin in play. I know it doesn't like. Wait. Oh, they are going up. Are they? Oh, they're still gonna pop it, and they don't even get the hits. Amazing work from Shrouded. Very sneaky for Cyber AI to get onto it. And the save does come in. Wait, before second hook as well. Oh, that has taken an awful turn for Variant. That is the last thing you wanted. And that is so unlucky. They Ninjas locking the locker a millisecond before Variant went to it. That could have been a big turnaround that Variant needed. But now we have a chase coming from Ninjas here. Still can't believe that play that worked out for him. And we are just going to be going for the swing. Ninjas thinking that they were going to fake it. Now we're putting down our power. I think we put down the power a little bit too late, but it ended up working for him, so that way he wasn't able to just run away. And very good patience from Variant. That's going to result in the first down onto Ninjas. But we're currently at the win condition though. We can't allow one more gen to pop, otherwise it will be a tie set. But if they pop 2 gens, then obviously Team Origin will lose this set. But right now, Shrouded's in a very strong position. They have no dead hook survivors, and a very quick save coming in onto ninjas. And finding ourselves in another locked locker. And the survivors are just getting so much distance. Will Variant be able to catch up to him? Not really knowing which locker to go to, but I don't think this is going to be close enough to get a tag. No, it won't be. And we are going to be playing in this bathroom area. Draxi running upstairs, the last full health survivor. Everyone is going to be injured now at this point. Oh wait, going for a swing, not going to happen. But we do get it on the second attempt, but Draxi now stuck in the bathroom. We are going to be pre-dropping this pallet. How is Draxi going to be able to outplay this one? Are we going to vault and get rid of the Remnant? I think it was Eden. Yeah, the Remnant was Eden. Draxi just booked it. Variant's a little bit too paged on that one in that instance. And Draxi being able to escape with his life, and the fourth generator popping for Team Shrouded. Team Variant. That's a killer. And that's the final gen as well. Looks like we will be seeing Shrouded taking this first set. Unfortunate for Variant, it looks like they just couldn't quite find the lockers to really cut off the players of Shrouded. They've played this really well. And still the little segment there where they were able to get Assassin before that second stage, and also Sabrayai managing to pop that music, the music gen, also without getting a tag, was just absolutely huge. But we will be seeing Cyber going down now. All three survivors going out the door, leaving Cyber behind, which is fair enough. I mean, they've already won their set. But this is quite a dominating performance from Shrouded. I can see why they've picked the Dredge set. It seems like they've practiced it quite a bit. Well, obviously it is a bit unfortunate with the DC in the last game from Sin. I'm sure that there was a chance it could have been outs in that game as well. But this is an insane difference of 4K1 versus, I believe, 5 stages. That is going to be a bit rough going to the next set, but it is going to be Origin's pick. So we'll see if they can bring it back for this next game. The killers have got to lock in. Welcome to the second set. We've got Devour on the Hillbilly for Team Origin. Now, Origin did lose that last set. They're currently down 1-0. So Devour will need to bring it back for his team. We are finding Cyber very early on. This could be a very quick down. It definitely will be if we can get the right angle. No, we won't. Very good crouch attack coming in from Cyber, but Cyber's got absolutely nowhere to go. Unless we miss it right in front, we will not. And that'll be a very quick down for Devour. Very good start to this set. I'm sure he's going to be confident with that. And we'll be finding this edge hook on the one very early on. Devour going to be crushing the map now. There was no corrupt intervention, so survivors could be on any of these generators. We do find some scratch marks, so we're finding the survivor very early. Very good guessing so far. Oh, and we do find Draxi, the gnome, by the survivor. It looks like they were opting to hop into a lock and a very good swing, and that is going to result in Draxi going down. Now we do have to pick up and hook straight away. This is the gnome by the survivor. You can't just leave him on the ground, otherwise you don't really get so much value from it. But we're going to be heading back towards Cyber, and they do get saved as we're going back. So far, this set is amazingly well timed for Devour. Now is Devour going to be holding it out, waiting for the BT. I mean, that's what we should be doing. And a very nice, quick second down of the Cyber. Devour is devouring, I will say. As cringe as that may sound, I don't know. I mean, you know, I think that was a good little fix for the name. I mean, he's living up to it right now. And we do see Assassin crossing for the save onto Cyber AI as well. We'll be dropping that pallet. We do see a gen pop for Team Shrouded though, and oh, holy moly! Look at the curve. Devour is insane at the moment. He's doing everything right on this set. This is exactly the confidence you want to give your team going into this next match. Being 1-0 down, this is an insane showcase of Hillbilly. Devour doesn't need to do anything right now. They know the generator just popped from ninjas, and we can just sit here and wait for a cross. Where is the Sable? Where is ninjas? We're just sitting on the edge of main. What can we do? Oh, wait. Oh, no way. Yui had Unbreakable. Oh my god, I can't find the killer POV. Okay, Yui did have Unbreakable, and that did result in Drexler getting saved, but not before second stage. But with Cyber AI running straight back into Devour again, Devour was in a very strong position, but all the survivors saved by that that Unbreakable. That could have been the 4K4 right there if that wasn't in play. So very fortunate that the Unbreakable survivor is the one who went down there on Assassin. But what does Cyber have to use? They do have this bus pallet, and we are going to be getting the stun. Very nice from Cyber. I mean, they are dead hooks, so they need to try to last as long as possible. And we are going to be playing. Oh, you've got the God window on this as well. Devour going to have to use that bamboozle. You do see Rowan and Undying gone out of this game, but we still have Pop left, and that is going to be Cyber out of the match. Very good chainsaw. Holy, Devour is going crazy right now. Currently looking like a 4K4 if Devour can get another quick down off this. I mean, Devour knows there's no more Unbreakable in play. But we do no longer have Ronan Undying, but that pop goes to Weasel as a very nice backup. Should come into handy. Especially with how... Oh, wait, we do see some blood with a very interesting hitbox on the hook there. We're going to be using that bamboozle. What can Assassin do? Assassin was the Unbreakable survivor, so it doesn't matter if they're slugged anymore, and that is going to be the down now. And Devour happy to slug them. They really want to go for this 4K4. I mean, Devour has no reason not to. Assassin used their Unbreakable. He knows this. So you can be very confident just letting these gens regress and seeing if you can find the progress in any other gens. Oh, will we be going for the pick? Okay, we will be picking and hopefully getting some pop goes to the Weasel and finding the other gens that are being progressed. Ninja's working that main building gen. Will we get seen? I don't think Devour knows that main's being worked on. This could be a big misread from Devour if ninjas can manage to get back into main and pop. They do see some scratch marks. And I think Devour now here's the progress. We're going to be getting pop into play now. Now the highest progress gen I believe was Drexy working that hill gen, I believe at around 6. Oh, and it almost a down there into Assassin. Is that second wind or is that Blood Rush? I'm not sure if Blood Rush is allowed on this set. I'm not 100% sure actually. I can just check their builds. I can know for myself. Oh, a beautiful window fake, and oh wait, no, it's just Deliverance. My apologies. And that's just going to be the down onto Assassin. For some reason I thought that that Ninjas went over and got the save, but we'll be seeing a gen pop now from Draxi. And will Ninjas get that main building generator? I mean, they shouldn't with Pop Goes the Weasel and play the yes, they will have to leave it. But Survivors bringing this back, this could be a 4K tour even better if they play this out well enough. Will this be the down on Ninjas, or they will get away with a light? Very good use of it, and we'll be seeing the save coming into Assassin now. Assassin, they are dead hook, but the chase currently on Ninjas. Will it? Oh, this is a very playable rock. Will Ninjas play this well? Oh, very nice crouch. I mean, they did go a little bit too wide, Devour. Are they going to be able to get the chainsaw in time? No, they... When we've gone back to main... Devour maybe a bit worried that they're working on this main building generator. They were. And it was Draxi. Well, ooh, almost a beautiful sword, but Draxi's got nowhere to go. This will be the down. But Devour, he is very worried about this main build generator, and as he should be. It is very high in progress. It is going to be very scary, but honestly, I think there's enough time for him to pick and hook Draxi and get Pop Goes the Weasel. But I did see that Assassin was working on a separate generator as well. Draxi trying to crawl away, try to get as much distance away as he can. Look at the progress in these generators. The Survivors are bringing this back. Bringing it back very heavily. And Ninjas is working that main building gen. Oh yeah, and that's Draxi out of the game. That's right, he did go to second stage on his first hook. Left it 2 Survivors, but if Devour goes to 12, and oh, Wilby, that is so unfortunate for Team Shrouded. But very good from Devour. Devour with some really good game sense, knowing exactly what gens are being worked on. And it does look like he should be able to secure this 4K3 now. Yes, he knows where both Survivors are. Will we get this chainsaw? We blocked the window. Very beautiful from Devour. And this will be the down onto Ninjas. Absolutely nothing they can do in that situation. And one more Survivor remaining. That will be Assassin. We do see some scratch marks over by 12. So Devour should be able to secure this. Oh, and they're actually much closer to popping that gen than I thought. One last chase in this trial though, 4K3. Devour surely has to be very happy about that one. Survivors now have that mindset of going into this next game. Hey, look guys, we just need to pop 3 generators to bring this game back to a 1-1 situation and move on to that Mastermind tiebreaker set. So that's going to be a very good mindset for Team Origin after, you know, as I mentioned in the last game, it was a fairly dominating set for Team Shrouded. They did play the Dredge set very well on the Killer and Survivor side. We do find Ninjas now though. This will be the last, and we're going to be seeing a beautiful Hillbilly Mori. I do wish that they would update it though, because you know it's been like this for a very long time, and I think Billy deserves a bit of an update on it. But very well done from Devour, 4K3 for Team Origin. They've got to be stoked about that one. So we'll see what Shrouded can do. We'll see if they can somehow manage to get a 4K4 or try to tie it up with a 4K3. We'll be right back. Welcome back around the Entity's campfire for the second match of the second set. We've got Cyber AI on the killer for the lovely Shrouded up against Origin, and we do find Devour straight away, and I think we did see another survivor on the outside of that T-Now as well. Ooh, and not quite going to get that curve that Cyber was wanting. We're going to be continuing the chase into Devour, going up this side, and a lot of obstacles in the way. We're going to be bumping for a second time, but we've got that blue saw already, so how long can Devour... Oh, a very good crouch tech coming in there. We do see a lot of survivors crossing as well, though, so what's Cyber going to do? Going for an insane curve around that tile, but that just was not going to hit. Very good chase from Devour so far, some good patience. Cyber trying to go for the same trick again, did not work. We're going for oh, it seems like Cyber is really liking going for these long loops, these long chainsaws around the loops, thinking that the survivors are just going to hold W instead of playing for that 50, which, to be fair, he was correct, but just didn't quite have the distance. The loop was a little too short to be going for that. But we do have that blue saw ready once again, and we do find variants around this crane. Are they going to vault back into him? No, they won't. Variant playing as much a distance as they can around this. Is Cyber going to be able to catch up? They will, but we are going to be making to another pallet. Very good chases from the survivors so far. Ooh, we try to fake the chainsaw. Very good stun from Variant. Now, I will say this is a much slower start from Cyber than it was from Devour in that last game. They did manage to get it down very early on. We do see Ace maybe a little bit out of position, but no, we are going to be making it to a 4-lane tile, or as some people call it, the matchsticks, as it is a little shorter than the typical 4-lane. Cyber going a little bit wide. ZQ going to make it into this into the matchstick tile. We are going to be going to the edge. Oh, not quite going to get that chainsaw. It was a good attempt from Cyber, but not quite going to hit. Are we going to be... Looks like we're trying to zone ZQ to the edge of the map here, but we do have another pallet to play, and we won't get the stun. Will this be the down now? We are going to be playing around the rocks, and no, we're not going to hit. Very good pathing from ZQ, and we are just going to be opting for that M1. Survivors should be getting a lot of gen progress at this point. I mean, the win condition is a 4k4, so Cyber can't really afford to be wasting so much time right now. But what else is he going to do? Survivors are just playing really well, and that is going to be 2 generators popping. That is already the tie condition met just from the first chase, and Cyber is just going to have to leave the chase. But we are going to be hitting another obstacle in that map. I will say the hitboxes on some of these just random stuff in the middle of the map is not great for the hillbilly. Cyber trying to go for a window hit on that chainsaw, but ZQ is just going to go back towards the inner side of that the matchsticks. We don't need to be going for that chainsaw, we need this down, and here we go, the first down finally coming in. The survivors playing this amazingly, but we're going to be slugging ZQ. Cyber knows they cannot afford a single generator to pop now, otherwise it will be the loss of this set. Oh, we're going to be vaulting right into Cyber. We're going for a very ambitious curve. Devour able to just sneak back inside, and they're going to be able to escape with that one, but we do see Sin now trying to possibly go for the trying to possibly go for a pickup on ZQ, but they are a bit further into that corner, so we are... Oh, a very good chainsaw from Cyber. Sin tried to go for a crouch in the corner there, but it did not work out. And we do see the pickup coming in on ZQ now. Cyber's just focused on these generators. We do find what generator is being worked. Getting stuck a little bit on the generator there. We are going for the chainsaw. Is it gonna... Ooh, a very good pallet pulled in from Variant. How long are we gonna last? Variant trying to vault back in after vaulting the window 3 times. Not gonna work out. But we are slugging the Nomad the Survivor, so Cyber's kind of putting himself in a lose-lose situation, because Cyber can just pick him. Oh, a very good cross-map chainsaw though onto ZQ. This is what Cyber needs. He just needs some very quick down, some quick pressure. He can't allow the survivors to get themselves back up, but he did down Variant. So as mentioned before, they will be able to pick themselves back up with no Mither, and you do see it come into play. Oh, another cross-map going down onto Zin there. Oh, not Zin, Sin. And it looks like we'll be heading back to the top side of the map. Cyber is getting a lot of pressure right now. We do have 2 down survivors, and we do find Devour inside the main building. trying to cut them off. We don't have Bamboozle to use though. Wait, oh my god, that actually would have been insanity if he was able to hit that. But Devour able to avoid that with the Lithe, and looks like Cyber will be heading back towards Shaq. He does know this gen has a lot of progress. Could they be doubling? No, Cyber's happy to leave it. All survivors back up now, though. Cyber's lost all his pressure. Unfortunately for Cyber, he's just in a really tough position. There's only so much that he can do. Obviously, you can't allow another generator to pop, but you need to hook someone, otherwise, just nothing's going to happen. It looks like we'll be dropping Chase into Sin again. Now, Cyber's just putting himself into a really tight position to come back from. Going between main building and Shack. One of those gens are going to pop eventually. Cyber just needs to make something happen, but we are chasing the No Mither Survivor again. This is honestly the worst case scenario for Cyber. Even if he gets this down, he can't do anything, and that will be the main building gen popping now. And that will be the second set going into the favor of Origin. So it looks like we are now stuck at 1-1, so we'll be going into that Mastermind set on Coal Tower 1 after this match. But looks like the current picks for the teams, they seem to be quite dominant on it. I mean, that first game, Shrouded picked the Dredge, and I believe it was like a 4K1 versus 5 stages. And now we have, I mean, currently it's we have 0 hooks, and there's 2 gens remaining with, I mean, one of them almost ready to pop a Shack, and the other game was a 4K3. Oh, beautiful chainsaw from Cyber AI, though. I will say that rock right there might be the worst, kind of like the worst loop to play against when it comes to Hillbilly. I absolutely despise it. I mean, I always try to play around it if I can, if I'm on the Survivor side. But we do have another gen popping, and it wasn't even the Shack generator, and the Shack gen's right there in progress. It's so close. Ooh, almost a good saw coming in from Cyber, but good dodge from Variant, and that will be the down. 2 downs now, but we are leaving the No Mither slugged again. I mean, as I mentioned before, there's not really much Cyber. I mean, Cyber's already lost the set. There's only so much that you can do. But wait, oh, very nice from Cyber. Okay, the very beautiful chainsaw downs are coming into play now. But I mean, once again, the No Mither player is slugged, and he's just gonna get himself right back up. But we do find Devour. Are we gonna be? Oh, we're gonna be bumping into the gen. Unfortunately, they couldn't quite control the camera flick. And we do see Sin getting picked up as well. I think Cyber's just going for an all-nothing play at this point. I don't think they care about the hooks. They just want to see if they can get a 4 downs, if possible. But you do see Devour getting so much distance with Lithe, and that will be the final generator popping. Very well played from Origin. They have played this set extremely well. I mean, Devour, he just set a win con that was way too difficult for Cyber. I mean, a 4K4 win con is extremely tough on any killer. Oh, but we do see a nice saw coming in from Cyber, and we will be seeing the first hook of the match come into play now. But I mean, it was obvious Cyber was just going for the all-or-nothing play, the Hail Mary, seeing if they can get 4 slugs, even with all the gens being popped. But at that point, you might as well have a bit of fun with the set, right? But it looks like Survivors will be happy just taking their 3 outs. Looks like it's going to be a 4K3 versus... Wait, they ZQ plot twisting at the exit gate there. But once again, I mean, a very dominant set, but for the other team this time. I mean, it was a 4K3 versus a 3-stage. Yes, given Cyber probably changes, not breaking the pallet, interesting. I mean, obviously Cyber would have had to change up their playstyle a bit to try to even reach a 4K4. But the Survivors just played that so well. But I definitely think there should have been less slugs on the No Mither Survivor. I'm not sure if that was the play from Cyber. But going into this third set, it is 1-1. So we'll see what they can bring on the Mastermind. I believe we will be seeing Shrouded up on the killer first. So we'll see what Shrouded can do on the Mastermind. Alright, welcome to the third set. We've got the Mastermind on CT1, we've got Draxi on the killer for Shrouded, and we do see Sin around the back of that main building. But we also see Variant going for a very early cross running through the middle of the map, and I'm sure Draxi is going to be very happy to take a chase around his open generators this quick into the trial. But we do have some boxes that block the that second dash, unfortunate for Draxi, but good parting from Variant, and we will be dropping that chase. We see some more scratch marks around. Wait, oh, Variant's just gone right back? He's playing confident right now. We're going to be dropping that shack pallet very early on. Draxi committing this chase now. This should be a quick tag. Oh, we've been impatient with that second dash from Draxi. We see two survivors trying to go for this double on this 5 gen. They're clearly calling it out. And we could be having a strong vault from Draxi. Will they be able to make that? They do make a fast window vault. Good parting from ZQ. What's Draxi's playing here? Oh, good. Oh my god, so many window vaults. This and a very good second dash coming in from Draxi. The first tag of the trial coming in. And ZQ running the shack. There is no shack pallet to use anymore, so we'll see how long they will last in this window. Or if they hold. Oh, and there's also a hill there as well, so there's not going to be any fillers to play. You have Variant coming in trying to make a play with the firecracker. It's not going to work. Draxi's going to catch right back up to ZQ, but is there enough distance to make a pallet? It will be. And we'll be throwing down the 7 pallet. Now, will ZQ be able to make it anyway before the 2 dashes? I think they will. Yes, like, Draxi can't quite squeeze through that gap, and then we will be making it to this 8 pallet gem. Looks like Draxi will be leaving. He doesn't know these gens are being doubled. And it should be some very easy tags for Draxi, as there's a lot of the resources have already been used around here. Do have that first tag coming in onto Variant. We haven't kicked that gen, which is surprising, because we do have Eruption in play. And Draxi flicking the camera too much. We will not be getting that down on Variant. Draxi playing a little risky though. I'm still surprised we're not seeing Eruption come into play, especially given that he has brutal strength. I think it's got to be very needed with the gen being such high progress like that. But a very good hit coming in onto Devour. There is no 4 God Filler. It looks like this bottom side of the map is very dead, so Draxi needs to do everything he can to try to maintain it. And Devour will make it to the vault, and we have Lithe coming into play now too. We should be able to make it down to this 3 pallet. And we will, not opting to throw it, we're going to be trying to play for, try not to waste it. And a very good pallet throw coming in from Devour, not allowing Draxi to get over it. Trying to go for an insane mind game, and it will work. Good mind game from Draxi. And we'll be seeing the down onto Devour, the first one of the game. But we do see that pallet popping. This is what I was talking about. If we had Eruption in play, we might have had a chance to get to that Pain Race hook beforehand. So unfortunate for Draxi, but very good so far from Origin. And also the gen spread is very interesting. From what I saw, there was no 1 generator. So it looks like they have managed to get rid of a pretty strong 3 gen. So very good chase coming in from the survivors. We will just be taking a nice M1 onto Variant. Looks like we will be going for a dash play, but I don't think we can reach. No, we won't. We do make it to a very strong mid filler. How's Variant gonna play it? Ooh, very good stun. I think that's Smash It coming into play as well. Very good patience from Variant. We're going to be making to a jungle gym on as well. Going for a very ambitious swing. Not going to work out. Another stun coming in from Variant. Are we going to commit this chase? We will be, but there's nothing for Variant to use. Will we be seeing the down? We will. Wait. No, we won't. He's been thrown into the open. And will we make it to the win? Oh my god. Variant almost makes it to that window. But we'll be seeing the second down coming in onto Variant.
Dead.
And we're going to be taking him to the mid hook in front of the main building. Do we have a 3 gen around here? We have main. We have the 10. It's a jungle gem over here as well. This is some very good RNG for the survivors. Well, and this is what the Pain Rays hit. The Pain Rays hit 10. If they pop that, I don't think there would be a single 3 gen on the map for Draxi to kind of try to take care of. But we are back in chase on ZQ. So far, ZQ's been playing in every set really well on the Survivor side. Some really good pathing, making it very difficult. And no tag coming in there for Draxi. Once again, ZQ having a very good time-wasting chase. No tag coming from it. But we're going to be going for Devour again. Devour was the first hook. Are we going to... Wait. Okay, we saved that dash for quite a while. And I think if Draxi went for a straightaway, we could have seen that tag coming into ZQ. I don't think they were expecting it. But we do see the jungle gym getting used. We're finally putting our eruption into play now. Putting it on that 10 gen. And they do bolt in. Oh no, that is so unfortunate. Draxi read the play perfectly, but he didn't turn his camera enough, and that's resulted in vaulting the window. And he almost vaulted it again, I'm not gonna lie. But ZQ, oh, unfortunate. I mean, I definitely would have expected the same thing if I was ZQ in that situation. I wouldn't have wanted the survivor to get to that window vault. But I think we have 3 survivors around this main building though, and we do have ZQ vaulting right out into Draxi's arms. We're going for the swing, we're not going to hit. And we should be able to make this pal unless we do just go for the window. And that window is now blocked for ZQ, but it looks like we have Variant playing for a hit tank now. Dropping the pallet for him. Oh, we are just going for the swing onto Variant, but we are going to be wait, ZQ, oh, he's cheeky. He wants the chase. He's kind of asking for it by trying to like show his face around that wall. But we do see the 10 gen being completed now. And this 3 gen split, there's no way Draxi will be able to hold this, especially with all 4 survivors still in this trial. And we'll be seeing that down coming onto ZQ now. I think ZQ, yeah, he hasn't been hooked before. So right now, I think we're sitting on 3 freshers right now. So this is definitely not looking like a 4K one, that's for certain. And as you can tell, there's no NOED. So it looks like we're going to be seeing a lot of stages going out the door at this point in time. As these gens are very well split. We've got the main building gen, we've got 8, and we've also got that 5 gen as well. Now, there isn't too many any resources for that matter around the bottom side of the map, but it doesn't look like, well, there is no progress on that 5 generator, so I don't think the survivors are going to be too worried about that. But do see the first tag coming into Sin now. The main building door still isn't broken, so they are going to get a fair bit of distance off vaulting that window. Draxi breaking both of the doors, but Sin is just camping on this pallet at the back of main. And this is where you want Chase to be. I think the survivors they're probably doubling out that 8 generator as we speak. We do see Sin still playing around this main building. Oh, we do have a Variant also coming into play for a hit tank. So there's got to be a very high chance that they... Oh no, Draxi getting stuck on the wire spool. And it looks like... And we also still have this filler pallet too. And Variant now playing in this jungle gym for the hit tank. They've got to be doubling out this last generator. Trying to go for a quick little flick dash. It's not going to work out. Variant playing with Sin very well. Unfortunately running into a box that will be the tag, and we do have that final gen popping. Insane survivor performance from Origin. And Draxi just getting so unlucky with these dashes, just flicking the mouse way too hard and keeps hitting a lot of obstacles. Unfortunately not able to get those tight hugs as I'm sure Draxi is hoping for. Now we do have 2 topside gates. Are we going to find the survivor who's trying to work on it? We do. It was Sin. Now they are exposed. They don't have any hairspray, I guess. Nothing to get rid of the insta down. But some very good pathing from Sin. They're going to be able to make it all the way around this main building. Draxi using both their dashes. Once again getting stuck on an obstacle. And we're going for something cheeky. We're going all the way around the top. Now, if they do get hit with this power, they are going to be going down. No, not cool. Are we going to be able to dodge? We do dodge! Very good pathing from Sin. Well, we have nothing here to use now. Do we have a survivor coming in for a hit tank? Oh my god. Oh wait, we've got the whole team here. Never mind. There definitely is going to be enough survivors going for it. Draxi putting the power away. It looks like they are going to make it unless they can get around Devour and possibly get the down. Oh, we're going to be going for the hill play. We're going for a hill. Are we going to make it? We're being patient and very good body blocking from Devour. Very well played from Origin. Absolutely insane. I think I think that was just 3 fresh hooks. 3 stages, all fresh. And we're going to be seeing all 4 survivors get out the door now. That's going to be an extremely tough result to be able to match on the survivor side. I'm sure Origin is feeling great going into this next game. I'm very unfortunate for Draxia. I'm sure Shrouded they're not going to have too much confidence going to the set, but we'll see what they can manage. I mean, it's definitely possible getting that 3 stages. They just need to be very efficient with those chases and that gen progress. I mean, best of luck to them. The 3 stages definitely is not easy to meet. Uh, but all you can do is hope. All you can do is hope they get some insane RNG. But we'll be right back with what seems to be the very final match of the best of 3. Alright, here we are in what should be the final match of the of this best of three. We've got Devour on the killer for Team Origin. Now in that last game we did see Origin had an insane survival performance with 3 hooks and all of them being fresh. So the win condition for Origin, all they need to do is just get 4 hooks, which should be very doable, as I must say 4 hooks definitely is not what you tend to see on Mastermind. You tend to see quite a bit more than that, but we'll be seeing the first chase coming onto Cyber now. We'll see how good of a chase we can have. We are around the main building where the corrupt generators are, so this is preferably where you want your first chase to be. Devour going for a very wide dash, trying to get that angle, not quite. Cyber is going to remain uninjured. We are gonna we do have head-on coming into play with the firecracker. So good teamwork so far coming in from Shrouded. This is what you need. This is what you need as a Shrouded player and a Shrouded fan. This is what you'd like to see. You do love to see when the teamwork comes into play. But this does look like it'll be the first tag coming in on Draxi. Devour being super What? Okay, Devour's been absolutely scammed. We were playing Plinko with the trees. Unbelievable. I mean, very lucky from Wait, he got stuck in the box. And we will be seeing Draxi finally getting tagged for it now. But a very interesting start to this game, I must say. And will this be a... Oh, Draxi able to get around the corner just in the nick of time. We'll be dropping this pallet. Are we going to lose the 50? We do lose the 50. We'll be seeing the first down coming in at 5 generators. But we do see a gen popping, so I mean, this has potential. We do have potential, but we do have painters coming in on this mid-gen. And we are hooked on the mid-generator. Okay, never mind. The potential is just gone into the water a little bit. But we'll see what the survivors can do. I mean, look, this, like I said before, this is a very tough, condition to meet. They can't allow more than 3 hooks. That is such a tough ask. Again, that's on any killer, really. So, just have to see how they decide to play this out. It could be smart to 3 split generators, and maybe let Draxi go to second, or maybe try to get a last second pull. But in any case, it's very risky, because it is going to be pain res, so going for a last second pull could result in just a trade of hooks, and Devour just happily putting another survivor on hook onto that pain res. And then they lose obviously 25% on their highest progress generator. But Devour is sitting very comfortably at this hook, happy to let that mid-gen lose its progress. We do see Cyber with, I believe that's fixated, chilling over by main building, which, I mean, look, you got to be doing something. With a win con like this, you can't be doing nothing. You need to be on a gen, or you need to be going for that hook save. But it does look like Draxi will be going to second stage on this first hook. Now, survivors, I mean, technically they'll still be okay if they allow 1 more hook, as, you know, they did get 3 freshes in that last game. But this Cyber is... I don't know about this play from Cyber, though. He's playing a bit... I feel like he should be sitting on a generator instead of kind of faking the unhook or trying to play for the unhook. It doesn't seem like Devour wants to leave the hook anyway, so I feel like we should be using that time to try to push a generator out, or try to get some progress for your team. But Devour is looking, and we are going to be finding Cyber trying to go for the stealth. But we do see the 2nd gen finally popping, and the 3rd gen coming in now. Now there are 2 gens remaining. Draxi might just end up dying on this hook, though. It is what else can you do? I think you kind of need to go for the save. You can't let Draxi die in this situation, so we'll be taking the tag onto Assassin. Draxi getting saved, and it looks like Devour will be going for that tunnel out. I mean, 2 generators remaining. There shouldn't be much progress in any other gens, because as we saw, Cyber was playing way too hard for the unhook, and was getting no gen progress during that time. But they're back on the mid-generator. That's just not the play. But we'll be seeing Draxi out of the game now. Eruption being put onto that mid-gen. And we do see Adam running off in the distance. But we don't need to worry about Adam. We just need to focus on our generators. We see Assassin over by main. And it looks like Devour's got this on lockdown now. This is going to be really tough for the survivors with Adraxi now being gone. A 3v1 situation and popping 2 gens is very rare to ever see happen, let alone have it only stick to 3 stages. Should definitely be seeing a hook coming in from the killer unless they absolutely shit the bed. Which it doesn't look like it's going to happen in this case. We will be seeing Assassin going down. They are on a pallet. Oh, we see a flashlight save coming in. That's what Shrouded needs. Then they just need to play well as a team, pop these generators. But once again, how much gen progress are we getting? I mean, just playing very patient. Oh, we do have the beetle coming into play though, so we'll be seeing Adam hitting that edge wall, but we'll be making it into Shack. Devour doesn't want to play for that mid-gen is very close to popping. Devour knows this, so we are going to be heading back and putting Eruption back onto it. But it does look like I think Devour's just got a bit too much pressure on the map at the moment. Unless the survivors can manage to have some insane chases and maybe just buy so much time to the point where Devour can't maintain the generators. I mean, if Adam can play Shack well, there's a very high chance we're going to be vaulting that. Or we'll be vaulting back inside. We will be, but Devour needs to break the pallet. Will this result in the down onto Adam? Will they be able to dodge this? And we do not dodge. A very nice flick coming in from Devour, and that's going to be Eruption onto that mid-gen as well, and now a Pain Raises. That is not what you wanted. If you're a team Shrouded survivor, that's... I mean, you just had to try to survive for as long as you can, but that should do it, I think. Actually, no, that definitely will do it. What am I talking about? That is 4 stages now for Devour, and that is the win con. So unfortunate for Team Shrouded, that will be the loss. 2-1 going in Origin's favour. Very well done to Team Origin. Well done to Devour as well. Devour had some very strong... yes, he's happy about that. You can see the nods coming in there. But Devour had some very strong killer performances on that Hillbilly with the 4K3, absolutely giving their team so much confidence. And then now the, well, 4K1, I guess, coming in here on the Mastermind set. But I will say, like, all the sets today were very one-sided. Like, in that first game, we saw it was a 4K1 versus, I believe, 5 stages. In this game, in the second set, you saw. Wait, what happened there? See, was he slide tagging on the gen? But second game was a 4K3 on the Hillbilly versus, I think it was 3 stages. And now we have the Mastermind where we got a 4K1 versus 3 stages. Like, unfortunately, I mean, Survivors just. Sorry, the kind of team just knew their strong points on these killers, knew exactly what they wanted to pick, and it very much shows. Devour putting a bit too much flick into that, and we are going to be missing Cyber. I mean, there isn't really too much worry with this last chase. I mean, it is already a loss, and we'll be seeing Cyber going down now. And that will confirm it, that will do it. It is the 4K1 for Devour, a 4K1 for Origin, and that will be, as I mentioned before, the 2-1 score. So very well done to both teams, played very well. But it looks like we'll just be wrapping it up now. We gotta go find the 1v1 Adam. Where's he chilling out? Oh, he's gonna get found in the middle of the map. Very well done to Devour. But this game will be now coming to a close. Thank you all for chilling out with me in the Entities campfire, grabbing those s'mores. Just started. No, we're just ending. But we do have another match starting in 26 minutes. Let me have a quick look who that will be. Just, you know, some little insider information. Let's see the little match schedules. So the next match that will be coming up in 2 hours will be Elysium versus Samsara. I believe that's still on. I don't think that's changed. So we should be all good to go. But yeah, they'll be in about 26 minutes, or by the time you see this, it will be in 21 minutes with the little 5-minute delay there. But stay tuned for that. Keep an eye out for when EC goes live once again. But thank you all for chilling out with me, watching these two teams go head to head. And once again, well played to both teams. Origin will be taking it 2-1. But all of you have a lovely day or night depending where you are, and we'll be back in about 20 minutes. In about 20.